So, I did not get to do a video of me opening up for the OGs of poetry. I was very honored. Ooh, it's a mosquito. Ooh, if he come over here, he gone. But I opened up for some real OGs, man, and they gave me some great insight on my performance. For an example, just helping me understand in writing poetry and reciting poetry comes from two different places. That the way he explained it, the way OG explained it to me, really clicked and made sense. So what I'm gonna do with this video is recite the poem that I recited that opened up my OGs. I didn't get a chance to record it. I was on some more stuff, but I recite it right now. And I will say that this is a recent written poem. I finished it today and started it yesterday, on and off, and wrapped it up today. Anyway, this poem is entitled Eagles Belong in the Sky. Before I start, I did have an introduction to this poem to tell you about it and let you know where it comes from. And must I'm proud to say, I still know in my heart I need to do better, but my OG said that me introducing the poem and telling where it came from and the realness in that was great. I might not be able to replicate that, but I will tell you about the poem and where it comes from. So, I was let go from my warehouse job, working overnights this week. I've been there for years and was let go this week. With that, I wasn't angry. That's not the predominant emotion I felt. I felt hurt, like really hurt, like heartbroken. And I believe that heartbreak is connected to the trauma that I have to deal with and go through and that I'm working on and just now recently getting a consciousness of. Yeah. I hate rejection. I don't like it. It hurts me deeply on more say than maybe the average person. Or unless they've been through what I've been through. Foster care. That foster care experience, and I put off that experience when I was younger, as a younger teen. As a younger teen, especially as a child, especially while I was going through it, for sure. I put the magnitude of the experience on the back burner, like it was nothing, like this is something normal. Nobody is in the hood has their father. Everybody's being treated the way I'm being treated at home. This is normal. My mom getting cut up and doing drugs. Everybody mom done was doing that in my mind, and it seemed like that. So it was normal, but it is not normal, and has trickled down into my adult life. With that said, it really hurt me that I was terminated, I see, by a black man. All I wanted when I was a child was a family. I remember wanting that. I remember asking my mom for a dad, asking my mom for a brother. I already had a sister, and I was asking my mom for my mom because she was always out in the streets. And I remember how I felt. I am a grown ass woman right now, but I still remember the magnitude of the emotions and what it did to my body physically when my mama would leave me to go do whatever she's doing. And instead of getting this family that I so desired, so, it was such a soul burning desire that the void that was created felt daunting, heavy. So instead of getting a family, as I was explaining, I got pedophiles and broken promises, right? And this, I'm ashamed to say actually, but I wanted and want to show vulnerability because maybe my vulnerability can connect with somebody else, and we all heal. Yeah. So this experience growing up did indeed help shape my view of black men, and particularly black men, because I'm black and my daddy, whoever my biological father is black. He's not white. Okay, because my mama light as hell. So it really hurts me. It's the pain of a black man that I look up to, that I admire, that I respect. The disappointment is so deep, and I'm really disappointed of how everything worked out. How everything worked out, but it's working out, and we'll get to that in the poem, right? Explain more about that. And something else I noticed that I would like to share, if you so inclined to listen. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here with me today and listening, enjoying poetry, enjoying the arts and inspiration and self-improvement, self-reflection with me. Something that I noticed behind this termination, that it takes two to tangle. There's always two sides to a story, right? You can't have a left without a right. And I notice in corporations, the employees are really held to the fire. They're held accountable for their actions. However, supervisors are insulated. They're protected. They're not held to the same fire or to the same standard. And these are some things that I'm learning from this termination. And I wrote this poem in the height of emotion of the termination. So let's get to it, you guys. So the title of this poem is entitled. The title of this poem is entitled Eagles Belong in the Sky. Was I targeted because I'm influential and I have my own mind? Corporations want employees to hush and stay in line. Adhere to the status quo. Do not kiss me on the lips, then stab me in the back. I don't know about New York, but in Texas, we call that being fake. And someone tell this dude about that sketch eyeliner hairline he got on that Milk Dud. How you gonna draw a hairline and ain't got no hair? But I digress. Wolves in sheep clothing. That's the linen I'm folding. This is what you go through when you're chosen. People plotting, politicking, white lies, half truths. Rhetoric shapes the narrative of the facts of what we do. All I wish for the parties involved is for their loved ones and their kids to be treated as ours. I think that's fair. Seriously, in hindsight, probably the best thing to happen to me, this termination. Eagles belong in the sky. The reason I probably had dreams I could fly. I'm thankful for the lessons. I'm thankful for the growth. Eagles belong in the sky. Shall we continue with the show?